And here's the reason why. The 10th point is this: generosity promotes the worship of Jesus Christ as God. This is why it's cheerful to give. The more you give, the more opportunity there is for more people to meet and worship Jesus. It's that simple. Am I saying we buy people's salvation? Not at all. But by funding gospel work, we're opening up more opportunities for more people to meet and worship Jesus as God. That is exciting. When you and I die, all of our possessions will stay here. The only things from the earth that we will see in heaven are the people who met Jesus. So that's the great investment. Back to my Alexi story at the beginning. She says, "Daddy, what do you want for Christmas?" I said, "You are my daughter. That is my gift." I don't mind getting things from my kids, but I really like having my kids. They're the gift. I don't mind getting things from God, but God giving himself to me in Jesus, that's the gift. And I don't mind giving things to people, and I don't mind spending money on people, I don't mind funding ministry, but at the end of the day, if people don't meet Jesus and worship him and spend together with him forever in heaven, then ultimately, money's not been well stewarded, opportunity's not been well secured. We want more people to meet Jesus. And I know it sounds so weird to hit this on what will be the lowest Sunday attendance of all of 2008, probably all the way back to like 1996. I think our attendance could be down to 1996, 97 levels. Our giving today is going to be horrible. Our year-end giving likely will not be great. We probably will not make budget. We probably will have more layoffs. And we're going to hit 2009 upside down at a very painful point. And you know what? At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is if we can see more people worship Jesus Christ as God. That's what really matters. And I love how Paul says it. He says it 4 times in chapter 9. He says it in chapter 9, verse 11. You will be enriched in every way to be generous in every way, through which through us will produce thanksgiving to God. Chapter 9, verse 12, Paul says, for the ministry of this service is not only supplying the needs of the saints, but is also overflowing in many thanksgivings to God. Chapter 9, verse 13, Paul says, by their approval of this service, they will glorify God because of your submission, flowing from your confession of the gospel of Christ and the generosity of your contribution for them and for all others. And he ends chapter 9, verse 15, the last verse in this section, saying this: thanks be to God for this inexpressible gift, that Jesus is an amazing gift, that he's an amazing giver, and that we have been gifted with an opportunity to be generous people so that more people would worship Jesus Christ as God. And I do believe that 2009, one of our great themes is going to be generosity, that if we are generous, the city, the region, the area that we love, that has been very opposed to Jesus and Christianity, least church city and region in the country, there will be an opportunity for us to show the love and the grace of God in a way that many have had a hard time hearing of the love and grace of God. But because of need, because of fear, because of lack, because of want, because of struggle, we're not going to take advantage of anyone, but we want to humbly love and serve as many as we can. We want to be generous as a church so that more people would worship Jesus Christ as God. When we give instead of take, when we bless instead of curse, when we help instead of criticize, the question will invariably be raised, why? Why? And the answer is, Jesus is alive. He's a giver, not a taker. He loves you, and he sent us here to share his grace. And I do believe that people's hearts will be open to Jesus in 2009. And I do believe we'll have a harvest of righteousness. So with all my heart, I want to thank those of you who have been faithful this year. And I want you all to be praying for 2009. We've got a lot of great work to do.